Hi you guys, I hope you're doing well. It's Catherine here from Tullamore Live, and here is your weekly update as well as my 3 sort of health tips I have for you that I feel like are both affordable and are something that you can start doing today to directly impact your health. So quick business update. We are halfway through the semester of classes I'm teaching, which is why I have all these health tips to share with you, because I always research a few of them when a new sort of or halfway point of my classes start, just to share with the participants, to give a bit of inspiration and ways we can have a more complete version of health, because I don't think health is just fitness. So much of it is how we feel also in the different things we're doing. And then in terms of what is happening with the business, I am still plugging away on the website. Slowly but surely it'll get done. So I will keep you updated on that. Okay, so the first health tip I have for you is to lift weights. And so you might think this is really obvious. Obviously exercise is great, but why lifting weights is important is for our bone health. So if you didn't know, our bones are strongest from age 25 to 30. Typically that depends on a few factors like genetics, what you're eating, daily activities, all those kind of things. But typically that's the range that a person has strongest bones in their life. And then after that, you have a slow decline in bone strength. An extreme decline in bone strength, you might have heard, often is osteoporosis, where basically what's happening is less bone is being made than is sort of being broken down by the body. This especially happens with women after menopause, when there's a change in how calcium is being processed. So calcium can be taken from the bones sometimes. So obviously there are diet things you can do to improve your bone health, but lifting weights, how it works or how it improves your bone health is by applying force to the bones. It basically just forces them then to be stronger. So you can think if you were even kneading bread dough all the time, it gets stiff in response. Your bones, not your muscles do get stronger, but your bones actually are responding to the force and they're getting stronger as you go. So lifting weights can be even just once a week, a couple times a week. Any resistance or load bearing activities you're doing for your bones are going to be great for improving your bone health. The second thing I have for you is to eat fermented foods. So fermented foods are things like pickles, kimchi, miso. There's lots of them out there. I like all those foods. And so why eating fermented foods is so good for you is related to your gut health. So if you didn't know, your gut is responsible for producing 95% of the serotonin in your body. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter or a chemical messenger in your body that is responsible for brain function, for your mood. It can affect sleep. So lots of good things come out of that, as well as your gut health is related to your immunity. So when we improve our gut health by eating fermented foods, that improves our gut's microbiome, and that makes a lot of difference with those different functions. So you can improve your sleep, the way you feel, how alert your brain is, all those things, just by improving your gut health. And one of the ways you can do those or do that is eating fermented foods. So I said to my class this week, even if you just eat a pickle, see if you can add some fermented foods into your diet. Last thing I have for you is a gratitude journal. So I know gratitude journaling has become really trendy over the years, sort of everyone's doing it, but the original study done on gratitude journaling was around 2003. And so how it worked is they took a group of people. Some people did a gratitude journal, some people wrote negative things to focus on, and I think then one group of people did nothing. They were the neutral or the control group. And so they randomly assigned people, so there wasn't, say, a set section that was just gratitude journaling, but everyone was randomly assigned. And what they found is that people that did the gratitude journaling, so this is not cause and effect science, just to be clear, it was correlation. But people that did the gratitude journaling, they found that they had less hospital visits, so they were healthier, they felt better, they did more exercise, just lots of good indicators of healthy living, sort of manifested in conjunction with gratitude journaling or the act of being grateful. And so I know some of the more recent science on gratitude journaling has argued that gratitude journaling isn't as effective as the original studies found. But one of the things I just read on it, it was saying the reason that is because gratitude journaling has changed from focusing on the act of gratitude and has turned into something people pick up just as a way to improve their own health. So it's become more me or I focused, however you want to think of it. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. And you know, it doesn't cost anything to have a piece of paper where you write down even one thing you're grateful for each day. So even if there's a chance that it makes a difference, I think it might be worth it. So just to summarize, 3 things you can do today that can improve your health would be to lift weights or engage in some sort of physical activity. I know that's obvious, but weights and bone health, great for independence and doing lots of things as we age. The second thing would be to eat some fermented foods. So those, remember, improve your gut health. And the last thing is to write down a few things you're grateful for. So I hope you find those tips helpful. I really believe we deserve to sort of live feeling our best, which I know is not rocket science, but I think it's really true. I think it's worthwhile to sort of live your best life. So I hope these 3 tips can help you achieve that you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.